come on, this is off of the jump. So Santi Aldama's got the ball. If you're Devin Vassell, get back and guard. Like, what is Devin Vassell doing? Okay, I mean, obviously this has to be a switch right here. I mean, Jakob Poeltl is going to have to take Desmond Bane. Keldon Johnson's getting screened. So Keldon Johnson's got to take Desmond Brooks. Vassell's got to go to Steven Adams. Like, what's Vassell? Like, Vassell's not going to Steven Adams. So now Sohan's got to help box out, and that means Santi Aldama's not getting boxed out. Okay, so I don't know what Trey Jones is doing here. This isn't a switch. Jakob Poeltl's staying with Steven Adams. So you have a mile of space to get over this screen. Why are you choosing? What was that? I mean, first of all, transition defense, you got to sprint back. So Jakob Poeltl isn't sprinting back. That's a real problem. You need to be underneath Steven Adams right here. Like, you just jogged back. So Steven Adams sets a screen on Devin Vassell. Where are you now? You should be here ready to switch. You're not. You're Josh Richardson. First of all, you cannot be going under a ball screen when there's all this space to go over because you're just going too far under, and you can't make contact with the screener. I mean, this little spin move, like Dylan Brooks is wide open. Okay, I mean, Romeo Langford is slow to get up to Ja Morant here. You want Ja Morant to use this screen right here. So you need to get up and force him into this screen because you'll have drop coverage right here. Like, why is Romeo Langford, like, is he leaning towards that screen? So now Ja Morant is just... I mean, Charles Bassey's got to get his feet set in a defensive stance right here. Like, where's he going right now? Why are you playing... So you're back... Like, you're just instantly backpedaling. You're not able to guard. I mean, that's too easy. I mean, Trey Jones is guarding David Roddy right here. Why does that stop? I mean, Keldon Johnson's fine guarding Dylan Brooks. Like, why are you... What just happened here? So Trey Jones is just standing around in the paint for no reason, and now David Roddy can just get it and go. Romeo Langford's coming up here to play on Ja Morant's side, and I guess force him into this screen right here. You can't let him turn the corner. Like, you're coming up here. If he turns the corner, you're not going to be able to slide your feet. I mean, you got to twist your whole body around now. I mean, Keldon Johnson cannot be just staring here. Like, your first instinct has to be, where's my man? Let's go box out John Conchar. Like, it can't be to just stare and look at the shot. I mean, so now Memphis has another crack at it. Again, Dylan Brooks goes up with this shot. There's not one Spurs player boxing out. Like, you're literally 0 for 5 here. So where's the long rebound going to go? It's always going to go to the offense if you're not boxing out. So I guess Trey Jones here wants the drop coverage this way. He wants to make sure that Ja Morant has to come here. So you got to wait for Jakob Poeltl to be here. Like, Trey Jones is trying to set up Ja Morant to come this way. Well, Jakob Poeltl isn't here. So now Ja Morant's just going to get it and go right to the rim. I mean, this is a bad box out from Jakob Poeltl. Steven Adams is in the charge circle right now. You got to move him. You got to use the lower half of your body. That drives him out of the charge circle. Like, you're not boxing him out. You're just kind of standing in front of him. He's still in the charge circle. So, I mean, how easy is this offensive rebound? And now Memphis has another crack at it, and Desmond Bane's open. I mean, Poeltl's got to be guarding with way more energy right here. Like, you're guarding Steven Adams, you got to stay with him here. So where's he setting the screen? Like, if he's setting a screen on this angle right here, your drop coverage has to be here. I mean, Poeltl's just standing around. And now Ja Morant's right to the rim again. I mean, if you're Romeo Langford, you got to relax here. Like, why are you sprinting up? Stop. Like, just stay. Keep Desmond Bane in front of you. If he comes off a handoff, you can switch it. You can do something. But you're now scrambling to get out, and I mean, this backdoor cut is just way too available. Okay, I mean, this is the problem with Romeo Langford backpedaling and not getting his feet set in a defensive stance. Like, so you're backpedaling right here, so now look at this. You're going this way. Desmond Bane's coming off of a flare screen. You have absolutely no chance of getting over this flare screen. So now Desmond Bane can catch it. That forces McDermott. That leaves Roddy. Okay, I mean, if you're Charles Bassey here, you got to be ready to switch this. Look at this. So Brandon Clark's giving a handoff right here. Okay, he's going to screen Romeo Langford. Like, you got to be up, ready to switch. Look at Charles Bassey. I mean, you're not up, ready to switch. Okay, so Josh Richardson turns it over right here. Stop. Like, if you're Charles Bassey and Romeo Langford, like, this turnover's already happened. Why are you not sprinting back? Look at how long it takes. No. So the Spurs hedge this ball screen right here. Keldon Johnson's going to have to stick around here and backside help on Brandon Clark. So, I mean, he's going to be late to get out to Desmond Bane. Stop. So right now, Jeremy Sohan is going to have to come over and help. Romeo Langford's got to be on his toes, so he's got to be ready to rotate to the corner. And then Trey Jones would rotate here and Keldon Johnson here. But, I mean, Jeremy Sohan's going to help. Romeo Langford hasn't moved yet. So now Santi Aldama pump fake wide open. Okay, so we got another turnover right here. If you're Trey Jones, stop. Don't look at the basketball right now. It's across half court. All that matters right now is you get back. I mean, look at this. Trey Jones is just staring and staring and staring and staring. If you're Trey Jones right here, like, can you just guard? Be ready to slide your feet? Why are you trying to gamble, like, and get a steal? So Trey Jones is trying to get a steal there, and then one more time right there, and now you're beat. Jeremy Sohan should not be crowding Desmond Bane right here. He's got to keep him in front of him. You're crowding him. He's not in front of you. So that's how he creates the space right here. So Desmond Bane actually doesn't set a screen. He slips it. But it doesn't matter because of that space he created. Now he's wide open. It's just catch, go right to the rim. So Devin Vassell is going to get blown by off the dribble by Ja Morant, but really the problem's right here. Jakob Poeltl cannot be just relaxing with Steven Adams hanging out in this dunker spot. You got to be battling for position like right now. Like, look at Jakob Poeltl right here. You're just relaxing. Well, now Steven Adams has inside position on you. So it doesn't matter if Ja Morant makes this layup or not because Steven Adams is getting the offensive board and Memphis has got another shot at it. I mean, this should probably be a switch right here. It's going to take Sohan way too long to get over the screen. So you don't switch, so now you're in drop coverage. So that's going to mean that Keldon Johnson's going to have to rotate down here so that Steven Adams isn't open. Well, on this pass out now, Trey Jones is going to have to rotate, and Keldon Johnson's got to come up. I mean, you can't. Keldon Johnson can't be in the charge circle and then back out to Dylan Brooks. Jakob Poeltl's got to get his feet set right here. Stop. This is Desmond Bane coming off this ball screen, a great shooter. Like, your feet have got to be set. You got to be able to stunt at the ball and recover. If your feet are set, you'll be able to do so. But they're not set. You're just backpedaling and letting Desmond Bane have a practice shot. Okay, I mean, Jakob Poeltl's got to guard with way more urgency right here. Steven Adams is coming to set a ball screen for Ja Morant. Like, Ja Morant cannot just come off the screen. I mean, where are you? You got to be here. Your feet have to be set. This is Ja Morant. He's coming off this screen. You're not ready to guard. I mean, good night. I mean, if you're Jeremy Sohan and you're guarding Ja Morant, your only focus can be Ja Morant when he's got the ball in his hands. Look at Jeremy Sohan. Like, you're looking for a screen. A teammate will tell you about a screen. You're not even seeing Ja Morant right now. So, like, what?